Oh, hold on. I've had a thought. Because it's... I'm not sure if we're actually making capacitors. But with an arm to move them over, maybe? Like, clearly we are sometimes. I just don't see them moving around very much. It's doing that again. Somebody just walks up to it and it just vanishes. I don't know. So maybe now the arm can feed the capacitor in all the time, and the receiver and grid need to be put on by hand, though the receiver is being made up here, so if we like shift it a little bit, we could just like, but whatever. Whatever. I'm not gonna change it. I could totally change it. I should probably change. I'm gonna change it. Oh my god. Why am I changing it? Move the arm down a little bit as well then. Short robot arm. That'll go here when you let me. Thank you. And short robot arm. Power him up. Make sure you're spun the right way. Maybe? I think so. They need to install this arm for me to know for sure, though. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. And then assembly table. Fine. Turned a bit, whatever. That was for... warp alignment computer, I think. Thank you. We just have to put quantum compute grids in. That's it. Which, if they win here, we could easily do. Can we put quantum compute grids over here? And then I get... and then I get a normal robot arm to feed that in. Guys, I'm doing it. I'm playing a video game. It is outstanding. That was motors. That can kind of stay. Quantum compute grids were going... Oh yeah, I never put up a new thing for them. Okay, so that works out. I guess I'll put a new crate down for the motors. This is nasty, huge line of all these weird intermediary products, but... Again, I can't really get anything permanent in. Like, you could, but it would be just this big, nasty, ugly box of a building that just everything just gets thrown into, because you'd have to just continuously add on to it rather than actually, like, rerouting stuff. It's, I don't know, man. 30 seconds, oh my god. I guess we get a short arm to also take it off, so the guy, maybe doesn't have to worry about that, he could just stand there. Because, like, it finishes and he goes to drop it off up north, or something. And, well, then nothing happens anymore. Until he comes back, or something. Like, somebody just needs to pull this off right now. That's it. And then we can make a new one. Thank you. And now someone needs to just stand there, so we can start making one. That's it. We got 50 plus idle crew right now. Somebody should be doing it from somewhere. But who called it? This guy did. Sander Stokes, who is probably way up north. But now this will finish and get auto-pulled off, so you can either continue to stand there and continue crafting some, or... well, hopefully just that, yeah. You stand there, because you never interrupted your crafting task with a hauling task to take the load off. And that's why whenever I installed short arms onto something for the output, suddenly we were making a ton of them out of nowhere. I blink and we've got 1 million of them because it just starts to happen efficiently. The dude still wandered off to get distracted, apparently, so somebody else has to come by, but... Ugh, God. This is only ×2 speed, by the way, like, good God. Got a big delivery in. So a bunch of ores and minerals are coming through. Looks like precious is the one that we're lacking the most of right now, but I can easily buy some if necessary. There's like 400 precious ingots on the market right now. Okay. Well, it's just a matter of time. I guess I have some leftover pasta salad or something while this finishes doing its thing. I mean, I could get another assembly table on this side, and they just do that one entirely by hand. I guess. Just like, maybe 2. You just gotta run stuff around a lot, which technically shouldn't be bad. It's all right here, for the most part. Warp alignment computer. Great. Get it done. Good luck. I believe in you. Totally. I'll still get short robot arms in there, though, just to help maybe motivate you to stand there and continue crafting. Wow. ×40 speed. Whoa! It's also not really my CPU at all. My CPU is honestly kind of just having a laugh. It's not actually trying that hard right now. Wow, that's great, because even ×2 speed is a little bit like, eh, especially when all the smelters were going, but it seems good. ×2, ×3 seems to be roughly our limit here, but we're also only 150 crew. I would like to see a game where we've got something like this, but with actual enough depth and complexity to it that it becomes somewhat feasible to have a ship that's like 200 people big, and like you actually have to have hydroponics on there because there's so many people to feed, and you have to bring ice to it, and they keep an ice storage so they can break the ice for the water and air because it's just the most convenient way to store that stuff, and an actual reason to be doing that, because there's not in this game. There's no reason to, and if you did, it would just be like the same stuff duplicated over and over and over again, because there's only, you know, a small handful of furniture for the ships. Like there's really not much going on for it. You know, you get one air reprocessing system going, and that's it. They've all got that now. So, you know, if you get like an Ostranauts type thing where there's different brands and they've got strengths and weaknesses and just generally different values just overall, you know, you could maybe work on getting something like a, you know, a big space platform that moves basically as a big flagship type thing, and you know, it's got all the best stuff on there. You know, it's worth like $160 million because it's just got all the luxury stuff, and it's got the best ablative plating, and it's all that. It's like actually something to strive for. This is just like, I don't know. I just don't know. It's a fine game, but God, it could have been so much better. It is just like, holy crap! I wish this was early access still. Man, it's such a strong early access game, and for it to be 1.0, it's just like. Yeah, nah, I don't know, man. This should be the final shuttle. Yeah. I did have to set up the precious and Tilium to be autobot below a certain threshold. Because we got through those really quickly with the wafers. And, I don't know how, but the cruiser was also a little bit stuck on its orders. It just wasn't picking up as much as it should have. So we fell behind a little bit with the refined Metreon, but got there in the end. No worries. Captain, preparations have concluded for the final Stargate test. We are ready to send a ship to the Andromeda Galaxy. Please call us when you are ready. Okay, I'm ready. Fully functional, ready to test, monumental moment in the history of our species. If this test is successful, the Andromeda Project will be the first entity to send mankind to another galaxy. Begin the test, provide power for the entire journey, so our test ship can reach the Andromeda Galaxy. Requires a significant amount, more than what's needed to travel between sectors. Please begin the test when I'm ready. Okay. It just says 100 megawatts. Start test. Oh. Cancel test. Hold on. Energy transmitters. Yeah. Yeah, I need like one more energy transmitter. Hey, can we make an energy transmitter quick? Please? Thanks. We'll just turn all of these off for now. Also these. Just this one is fine. 10 frames, 10 coils, 4 motors, 4 lenses. A lot of stuff for that. Are they always so complicated? I guess so. Surprised the other factory managed to do it. Although I guess when you get people running around on foot delivering stuff, it's kind of easy. And then... I might need another fusion reactor. 1600 megawatts, was it? And these give... well, like 500, but plus 44%, so... That's pushing it. We don't have another fusion on hand. I have to buy it. But that's fine. Well, I'm glad I got the researches done to make these things more efficient. We could still, even, do more of 9 RP. Let's go! Also, supercomputers, I got 5 of them now. I guess we can be ugly with things now. We're, like, basically at the end, I think. Just a big, nasty computer block. Ugh. It looks awful. And then... what, 12 scientists? Good. Perfect. So, power grid. It's fine. It's a fine sound to make. Bump up the science a lot. Sure. Is it worth waiting for this to finish up? I'm not sure. It's another 5% though. I guess I'll let it finish up first, and then we'll go for another test then. That's okay. Selling some people as well. I want frame rate back. With the machinery powered down, there's really not a need for that many folks, so they can clown car into this thing and get out of here. Frame rate. God. it was pretty rough. I think with the 3 fusion reactors, the full tank of the stable isotopes being converted into more deuterium, 1 chemical lab making deuterium to fill 1 fusion reactor, because we're 3 and 3. I think we'll be okay. With the increased efficiency for the research as well, we could get... We could get more reactors, too. Just to be sure. I'd be needing more loaders, which... fine. And fuel. Make sure we're good on that. Get rid of these. Reactor. One more. Because again, these are normally, what, 100 per? So if we have the fusion pretty much single-handedly driving the energy transmission, we can still have the reactors providing power for us here. No problem. We just need to make sure they stay loaded up with fuel and all that, which... There we go. Very good. Start test! They're actually winding down a little bit because they don't need to work so hard. Outstanding. Oh, cool vessel. Looks a little bit like one of those big, the big ones with a bunch of like little fighters that I have attached to them. One of those carriers. Are they not plugged in or something? What's... oh, yeah, okay. That looks a bit better. So... we still have the unresolved plotline of dude's partner, son, whatever, who wanted 10%. We still have to figure out what's going on with that. So, I'm pretty sure there's still a little more to this. Ta-da! We did it! Payment for sending the test ship, 2.5 million. Whoa. Whoa. Humanitarian rank 5. Wow. Yeah, I didn't do very much taxing. You got free money early on, but nothing you really want to do for too long. Test ship made it. Test was a complete and total success. This is a historic moment for all of mankind. Couldn't have been done without you. Industrial expertise and dedication to the project have been invaluable. Thank you. Contribution not forgotten. Goodbye for now. I'll wait for their instructions. They lock it down. Get greedy. I got the back door. I have to choose whether or not to use it. Yes? No? Can I go to Andromeda? As the game, like, just completely keeps going. Reports that the Andromeda Project are withholding access to the Stargate from any ships that aren't their own. My sensors is detecting major fleet movements towards the Stargate. It looks like the Andromeda Project is aiming to secure their control over it. This is concerning. Be careful. I don't like the look of this. Yeah. It's their project? I don't know what you expected, to be honest. It was pretty clear that this is the Andromeda Project that is being put forth by this company that people are willing to help contribute to, and you, as always, have done nothing to inhibit any sort of exploitation regarding it. You just kind of let it go through. It's alright. Skip ahead a bit. There we are. Powerful position to control the flow of resources and people between this galaxy and the Andromeda Galaxy. The next stage of the project has begun. Fleet has obtained full control over the Stargate and currently in the process of moving our workforce into the new galaxy. Bring prosperity to all those who work with us. Speak to you soon, Captain. Have more work for you in the future. Why did you call me and tell me that? Why would you do that? Okay, whatever. Brave New Sector Part 4. Just speed it up here a little bit. It's so weird. It's just like calling me to gloat, I guess. And a lot of that stuff is going to be auto-sold, and that's fine. I guess we can power everything back up. Oh my god. In direct violation of intergalactic law, the Andromeda Project has permanently closed access to the Stargate outside of their own ships. Colonists are stranded in the new sector, unable to return home. You're the only one outside of the Andromeda Project with access code. How do you know? What? How do you know about the access codes? How do you know about that? Also, hi. Why'd you hang up on me? I was worried you had taken their side in all of this. I didn't get a choice? Move their HQ and all key personnel into an unknown believe they are controlling the Stargate. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Did I have a choice? Get all that plugged back in, mostly. Just because may as well make a little bit of extra money while we're waiting, you know? I don't think I need it, but you never know. Rather than sell, like, an entire stack of 30 precious metals for, I don't know, like 4,000 or something like that, that 30 can turn into quite a lot of other stuff, actually. Yeah, they closed it. Please call back. Must be stopped. Right. And then I'm not going to call you because Andromeda said they'd be calling me again soon. I don't want to take your side in this. It's their project. You let them do this. They paid me. I was contracted kind of to help them. It's fine. Kind of. Sort of. Yeah. Sell. What sells really well here? Like... Is there anything that I can just manufacture that sells, like, stupidly well? The deflectors for 120,000 are, it's not bad. I think the deflectors were kind of easy to make as well, weren't they? Yeah, frames, coils, lenses. Easy. Go for that. What else do we got? Don't think I can make FTL drives. Don't think I can make engines. Waste treatment for 40,000. Air reprocessors for 40,000. Chemical labs for 50. Not bad. But what does waste treatment and all that make? Or cost to make? Take to make. 3 frames, 2 motors, 2 energy coils? Oh. Frames, motors, and energy coils for, like, everything. Oh. Oh. Frame, energy coil, lens, and, motors. Okay. I can do that. Frame. Lens. Motor? Energy coil, frame, motor, lens. Motor, lens. You can be a frame again. Okay, cool. So I don't think I'm being called back. I think I have to call Harkin, and we have to take their side in this. Which is dumb. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. It's just a situation of, like, nobody did anything, and then something happens because of it, and they're like, oh no, the thing happened! Ah, crap, we should have done anything at all whatsoever before. But we didn't. And now we're paying the price. Help. Alright. Move their HQ and all personnel to an unknown location in the new sector. Believe they're controlling the Stargate. Use our fleets to take control of the HQ by force. Any and all damage to the HQ should be avoided. Innocent lives are on board, and the loss of life from destroying it would be far too great. Devised a plan with an old friend of yours that should minimize casualties. Hello. I found the back door that the late AJE has left you. We'll use it to upload a small virus I've written to their command center within the HQ. It will disable the station's offensive capabilities and place itself under your command. While I neutralize the HQ, my fleet will fight off the Andromeda Project Navy. Once the battle is over, I'll take control of the HQ and arrest everyone involved. The conglomerate will be dismantled. Stargate will fall back into our control. Marked an allied shipyard on your map. I'll hide out there in the meantime. Meet me to discuss the plan further. Should I fabricate my beak? Will we be needing it? I warn you, it takes a while to get this thing loaded. It's got a lot of cannons and railguns, and also runs out of power. I never sorted the power issue. It has, I think, 6 fusion reactors, and it is not enough, because I think railguns just drain from the batteries, and the batteries get totaled, and everything is just in a panic then. I blame railguns. Okay, where you at? Over there. Oh, in the new area. Right on. Cruiser, I guess. Head on over. Oh. Right. So I do also kind of wonder, like, if they're over there and they have to, like, sell stuff and all that and, like, feed stuff through this gateway thing, like, surely you could just create a blockade and just, like, capture people on the way out and be like, hey, you're under arrest because we have a warrant for all of your people in their existence, apparently. Like, we don't have to do it this way. Just saying. So, celestial hammers, huh? I mean, I guess. And that Vanguard. Man, I guess. These are all the ships I control in this sector. The rest are on the other side of the Stargate, unable to reach us. Send them over. What? Okay. Pinpointed the position of their HQ. Upon arrival, expect to be met with heavy resistance from the private security forces. Should grab their attention away from your fleet while you get close and take control of the station. Good luck. Okay. Okay. It sounds a bit like I'm not actually going to be doing very much fighting myself, though. So, maybe we're okay? I'm, like, a little tempted to get Beeg in here, though. It's still a work in progress, though. But it's Beeg. It's very big. It's so big the UI doesn't know what to do with it. Very legible. Yeah, there's no way I can get this thing, like, crewed and manned and all that. Like, look at all the weapon stations it's got, even. There's no way. I even gave it a cringe name. Okay, let's send the cruiser out and see what this is, actually. If I have to bring firepower, then cool, we can load an autosave and do it, because it autosaves every time we jump, so no problem. Gave me a very clear warning. You could have had anything in the universe as our business partner. Now you must be destroyed. I never got a warning, and I also didn't get a choice. Okay, Dogma's en route as well. Multiple hostile signatures inbound on our position. Get in the close range of HQ and upload the virus. Okay. They won't arrive while the dialogue is open. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, my little lightning rods. I was like, what do I have sticking out there? Right. Also, my armor's a bit scuffed up too. That's no good. Fly close to the HQ. I did it! I'm here! No, stop. Dogma, how could you? Trigger backdoor. Hey. Yeah, alright. So, oh, okay. Just destroy hostiles. Does this thing have weapons? Oh. It's got deflectors. Well, that sort of works out, I guess. Battle stations! Between the HQ and our deflectors and all that, I think we're largely okay. What a mess. Oh my god, do you have any deflectors at all? What are you doing? Get out of there. Oh my god. Shredded. 65%. I mean, we're also being shredded by just pure Gatling right now. Oh my god. This thing's got Gatlings all over it, doesn't it? I was hoping it was mostly cannons, so we'd be kind of okay. Is everybody alive? Okay, the Citadel's just about done. There we go. It's out of here. Hoping for like some repair drones or something on you, and then the Spartan, which is just kind of sniping from afar. I think we're largely okay here. Hull's getting repaired. Ah, yes, thank you. Oh my god, yes. Thank you, Andromeda HQ! This is incredible! I think just because it's breaking it, it's having a bit of trouble. Is this thing dead yet? Hurry up. There we go. There, I lost one person. That ain't bad. Great work, but the sensors are detecting a massive signature headed... Oh my god, it's the representative again. First Fleet failed to deal with you. I suppose if I want something done properly, I should do it myself. But this guy got his own specific ship. An Andromeda flagship. Yeah, Gatlings and cannons. The usual sort of deal. Class 11 as well. Beak can very easily solo a Class 11. I know this for a fact. So, like, technically we're cool to go, though, right? Like, I mean, there's nothing stopping me from just FTLing away, I think. Oh my god, no! Something blew up. Maybe. I'm not sure. Something exploded. I guess the hammer did? It is sort of torn in half. Yeah, I guess it's dead. I've lost both my frigates. I don't have firepower to win this. This is the Andromeda Navy's flagship. You should have access to its command center from the HQ. Do I? Can route a signal to their power grid and overload their generators. Tell me when to trigger it. Oh. Oh, hello, Rockenstone. Misclick. Sure, I guess. Power grid overloaded. No power to weapons and engines. I don't understand. How is this possible? Ship's weapons and engines are disabled. Hit it with everything you've got. Okay. Lord. Loot, 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 loot. Commander Harkin, Chief of Private Security for this sector, and I command you to stand down. Navy has been destroyed. You're now blockaded. There's nothing left to fight for. It's over. Place under jurisdiction of Intergalactic Security Council, the ISC. While I make the necessary arrests, the access codes for the Stargate are back under our control. Current leadership of the Andromeda Project will be dismantled, and the new galaxy will be freed from their control. Okay, bye. Leave the HQ. Yeah, hold on. There's stuff here. There's loot. Like, good god, cannon shells and stuff. Oh my god. Gotta get that beak over here. Huh? Oh, that was weird. It's Commander Harkin. It looked like Commander Harkin took control of my ship. I was very confused. But I think, yeah, okay, that's just the name of the shipyard over there. Gotcha, gotcha. Frame rate. Okay. The crew is exceptionally busy right now bringing, like, ammo over to the cannon shell containers and all that. It's a lot of ammo around. But if it wasn't for the power situation, the big ship that I've got there is... It's just like... Cannon... I think it's cannon, railgun, deflector. As a trio, and it's just along the entire side here. Okay, 2 railguns. Cannon, deflector, railgun, railgun on every single one of these segments. Also on this side. And then the 2 deflectors in the front too for a little bit of head-on. So cannon shots are just completely shrugged off. Like, pretty much 100%. Gatling is still kind of whatever, but the entire thing is armored. Railguns are a little bit of a pain, but I've got so much stuff here that it takes them a while to hit anything vital. So it's kind of whatever. It's just, yeah, the power situation, because the 6 fusion reactors isn't quite enough. It needs a lot more batteries for all the railguns. So I should replace the cannon, deflector, railgun with, like, cannon, deflector, Gatling? I don't know, because it does have Gatling here too, on the, like, kind of inner bit. Also a bit at the front. So, like, fighters and all that coming across, or really anybody getting too close, they still get Gatling to heck. Just flooded with bullets. It's a neat thing, though. It's kind of cool. It could be a lot bigger. Like, a lot bigger. Yeah, we're very full up with everything here, huh? I guess get, like, another crate in here for cannon shells? Is that gonna help any? Maybe railgun slugs. I don't know. It's too much. How about you and your drones? Oh, you're not mine anymore. But the backdoor code. Vanguard. It's freaking teetering, man. This thing is like so close to death. I have half a mind just to like go pirate and finish you off and finish off the freaking Andromeda HQ as well. What you gonna do about it, huh? Quite a bit of health to you, though. Gotta be said. It's not bad. Though you're not technically hostile with me yet, even though this is very clear friendly fire. Interesting. Come on, port cannons. Not sure what takes so long for the reload. It's supposed to be automated. Does your damage, like, cap out or something? Okay, really, what's happening with the reloads here? Or battle stations and everything. The arms just don't care, or? What? It looks like the Vanguard is not taking damage anymore, though. Just like aim for its sort of core area, I guess. Is there no more hull to damage over there, so it's not doing anything, or you just literally can't die? Okay. Just literally cannot die. I assume the Andromeda HQ is the same way, then. Oh, that one hostile. Oh. Thank you, Vanguard. You're still friendly with me. So you're gonna help me fight the Andromeda HQ. That's very awkward. It's very strange that we're not actually reloading anything, though. Not sure what to make of that. Got on my weapon, guys. Gatling's also not firing. Just park up here. Cannons and railguns target like this point right here. I can't deflect around that then. And we'll just kind of chill for a minute, I suppose. Let this thing die. Kind of destroy it for the lulz. See what happens. Probably nothing. It probably also caps out its damage at some point. Stop gathering stuff, huh? We need our people on deck to actually, like, move stuff. Are they spun wrong or something? Like, what? It looks a bit like they're not actually pulling correctly, and they're both facing to the right. Obviously not intended. This is definitely the correct way. And everybody is so busy trying to haul stuff in from outside. $69%. Let's go! Guys, seriously, please, come on. Quit dicking around over here with this stuff. You have new orders. Yeah, it looks a little bit like they're just turned around the wrong way. Which is odd, but... 85. 86. A lot easier when Gatling is helping do the damage, because once you get the armor off, the Gatling is, like, kind of incredible. It's just, you know, armor completely shrugged it off. And it itself is terrible at getting through. It also capped at 90. Womp womp. Sadness. Heard Gatling for a second. That was exciting. Oh, I think we're shooting their drones. Okay. But yeah, it's damage capped. Womp, womp. With Andromeda HQ captured, Commander Harkin and the Intergalactic Security Council will dismantle the Andromeda Project conglomerate and regain control of the Stargate for the benefit of all mankind. A new chapter has begun as mankind expands beyond our home galaxy and into the future. Flight time 26 hours, 8 minutes. So, is that then? Relax, lightning rod, it's fine. We did it. It's over, I think. Do a little bit of fast forward just to confirm. Go back to Harkin's shipyard and maybe get some more crew. Get these short arms turned around the right way. That's looking better. I don't know how I managed to have them spin around the wrong way before. Oh well. Good thing we didn't get into like a real combat. So what about the dude wanting 10% though? Or did we actually manage to like actually skip that because I did actually sell I did sell the foundry, so we can just say that he bought it or something. Like what what's the conclusion to that? Well, yeah, criminal rating, 100 experience. Oh no. Hello, Elara Shipyard. Sucks to be you. Maybe. Yeah. Sucks to be you. Oh my god, the drones go flying. Holy crap, there's so many of them. And dead. Ripperoni Shipyard. But I can still buy stuff. And take contracts. Difficulty rating 8 and 7. Yeah. Hostile Fortress. Ah, that's fun that that's just a thing nowadays. It's a high combat rating for that, understandable. Yeah, yeah. Sure, prepare jump, I guess. It's like a little bit saddening that there's no like post-story or anything going on. It's just like, hey, get that in, and we just kind of hang out. A little bit saddening, but it's kind of alright, I guess. I always do like a little bit of a post-story thing going on, though. But I'm a pretty big fan of that. Although I wouldn't really be interested in doing it with this game, because again, I've had my fill. Like, I'm quite happy to be done with it. It started off great, but it never really leaned into any one direction very well, and the quality of life is just missing for everything that it kinda wants to do. Also, Armored Beast, you're missing armor on the outside. You only have it on the inside. Okay, we're fighting you, I guess. Didn't mean to target you, but I guess we're big time pirates now, so that's just what we do, I guess. They were not prepared for combat. There we go. That's looking better. Surprisingly, not a lot of defenses around here at all. I kind of would have thought that there'd be any sort of, like, you know, like a police force or something showing up, doing anything at all, to put a stop to this. I don't really seem to care, though, at all. But about a shipyard and also colony over here. Surely that's worth a little bit of protection, right? 3 neutral ships. Yeah, they got stuff here at least. The Leviathan looks a little bit scary. A defense platform Mark II looks a bit frightening. That not so much. Hey everyone! Ah, good they left. Oof. Just kill it quick. before it has a chance to do much. Ah! Yeah, it's a rough trade. Go deflectors, go! Deflect, deflect, deflect! Get some throttle going. We can at least get some evasion. Yeah, we're good. Not too bad. And we're still allowed to repair and editor the armor back on, worst case, if we run into any significant trouble, so no problem. That's fine. We're good, we're good. $190,000. Oh. I think it was actually going down as I damaged it. That's kind of fun. And I don't think it was giving me any piracy rating for doing that. So like you could maybe be like, oh, that's a neat ship, but it's a little too expensive, so you just like pop it once or twice. Then it's suddenly a bit more affordable. $110,000. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's kind of fun. A little bit of a discount. Not so good for like an actual ship, but if you got like if there's like a defense platform or something you could maybe buy, or generally just like a big mining thing. Contracts. I'm getting piracy thing, but I'm not sure if like is that actually doing anything for me, piracy? I don't know. I feel like it kind of isn't. Already down 40% by the time he realizes he's being attacked. Nice. Criminal rating 6, combat rating 6. I don't know. Hop over to a colony and not a lot happening at all. That's strange. Okay. Well, I guess I'm done with this. I think I've said everything I need to say about it. It could have been a lot more. I would have liked it to have been a lot more. I'd love there to be a big-time quality of life thing with the general UI and generally everything. The story is like, what? Half the time to me. I don't really understand the logic of really anybody, but whatever, I guess. It's fine. Yeah, I think this guy like scuffed my paint a little bit with like one cannon shell. We fixed it up real quick though. That's it. That's all. Oh, fast whipper coming in hot. Look out! Whoa! You can get a surprising amount done with, it's like what, 6 cannons and a couple deflectors. Pretty surprising amount. Okay. Yep. Can we get some of these railguns off? Yeah. Starboard railguns. How about the other ones? Railguns off. Okay. I figure I may as well show you what this thing is. It's nothing outstanding, and people have almost certainly made something significantly cooler, but man, this one is mine. It's up against Andromeda's Fury, which is honestly not that impressive of a ship. It's a class 4. Versus my class 17 estimation. Are we battle stations? I'm not seeing my cannons out. Hello? Officers! Officers to the stations! Go, go, go! The heck were they doing? Alright. We're good. Extremely... The diversion is just 90 degrees. It's just gone. It's out of here. No problem. It is a constant, unending flurry of cannon fire. But with the railguns involved, we run into pretty major power... Lock-ons! Just need to wait for officers to reach the computers, because apparently they spawned way over there for some reason. I don't know. Oop, there we go. A couple minor hits, not really doing anything too wild. We're targeting just kind of whatever, I think. But it's at a certain point the battery just begins to completely plummet, and I think it's the railguns on top of the deflectors, because the deflectors all like they all work together to move the cannon fire like as quickly as possible, as far away as possible, and that's what drains the battery the most. So when I'm being hit by an onslaught of cannon fire, it takes a ton of energy, and then the railguns take a ton of energy as well, and it's just like, nah, not happening. That's this thing. It'd be kind of fun to find a something to get in close with my Gatlings would be good, actually. How about against 20 of the Nats level 2? Or version 2? See how that goes. Just pretty much let them get in close. The rest will maybe be handleable with Gatling. I'm not really sure. Though saying that these are the variant 2 of the Nat, which technically orbit, but these are just kind of jerking the wheel as they get in close. Okay. As you do, I suppose. Yeah, battery low. It's a lot of cannon to deflect. And strength in numbers wins, as always. That's why I was a little bit excited about these things, but we never actually needed them very much. There's just so freaking many of them. And the AI will be like, oh, let's target this one, and the other, 19 are just being completely ignored. It's insane. Strength in numbers is always, 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 always the way to do it. Ah, well.